Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card reading with Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson as today's victims. Before I start, I want you to go ahead and hit subscribe no matter what. Click that bell, especially if you want to be receiving any of my notifications for future tarot card readings. I am going to get into this straight away, so all the information will be at the end of this reading. So if you're interested in more information or more of the talking, just let me know and you can hang out and we'll go over all the information. Let's see. I'm going to get started with their astrology. This was a request from a subscriber of mine, so thank you for your request. If you have a request for a celebrity for anybody, go ahead and leave it down below or over on the side. Also, if you become a member of Hangman Tarot, which is $6.99 a month, that is one of the perks. You will be bumped up to the top of the list no matter what. So again, that's just kind of one of the perks. Go check out the member stuff. I just did it. So hopefully it's fabulous and people can, gain access to Hanged Man. Okay, I'm going to get into the astrology here. All right. So Kim Kardashian was born Tuesday, October 21st, 1980, 10:46 a.m. She's a Libra sun sign. Moon sign is a Pisces. Her ascending is a Sagittarius. And then she's also was born in California in the United States. Her birth path is 22. And Kim Kardashian is a socialite. First and foremost, her name is Kimberly Noel. And she's an American media personality, socialite, model, businesswoman, producer, and actress. She first gained media attention as a friend of stylists and Paris Hilton. But she received wider notice after a 2002 sex tape. Kim Kardashian superstar with her then boyfriend Ray J was released in 2007. Later that year, she and her family began to appear in reality TV series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, all the way from 2007 to 2021. The success then led her to the creation of a spin-off series, Kourtney and Kim Take New York and Miami, yada, yada, yada. Let's move on to Pete Davidson. So, Pete Davidson was actually born in New York. That doesn't surprise me. November 16th, 1993. He's a little bit younger than her. Scorpio sign, Capricorn. Birth path is a 4. And a little bit more about Pete Davidson. He was born Peter Michael Davidson, and he's an American actor and comedian. He is a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Davidson also appeared on the MTV show Guys Code, Wild and Out, and Philosophy. I didn't know he's on Wild and Out. I don't know any of this stuff. He has performed stand-up comedy on Adam Devine's House Party, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Comedy Underground, and Dave Attell, and a guest starred in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He is currently SNL character. Hello. Welcome. It's nice to see ya. So basically, he's dating Kim Kardashian, and Kanye West used to date her. And he married her. They had babies, and then they broke up. They started getting divorced, and then she met Pete Davidson on Saturday Night Live. So again, we're going to get into this reading. Don't mind my hair. I don't know what is going on here, but it is a hot mess. I'm momming today terribly, so I got to go mow. Hold on, let me fix it. Hello, Sweet C. How are you? I have to mow, so I literally had crazy hair. So sorry. That's crazier. Hold on. It will bug me. That kind of stuff just really bothers me. Very, very OCD about that kind of thing. And I'm a Taurus. That cannot be crooked. Hold on. Where's a dang hair thing when you need one? I ain't got no hair things. I'm almost out. Hold on. All right. This is as good as it's going to get. All right, people. This is as good as it's going to get. All right. Let's get started. I was a hot mess there for a minute. I was starting to panic. I was like, ooh. Okay. let's get into this reading. It's official. It's time. I'm going to go through their oracle reading, just a current vibe, kind of see where they're at. Also, we will confirm through tarot cards and we'll get all the tea and the information on the two of them. And we'll see how they feel about each other, just kind of currently where they are. Again, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to read the cards as they come out, but intuitively, in my own way, in my own method. And if you don't like it, get out, because I don't care. I just don't. All right. Okay, so this is a really balanced energy thus far between the both of them. They are lacking a little bit spiritually, or something to do with the source, or enlightening themselves, healing even. They're lacking or low on energy, and currently low in energy in the mother stuff. So this could have so many things, because she could maybe not be mothering as much because, you know, between her and Kanye, he's going to take the kids. That would lessen the amount of time that she's a mom. So that would just put a little bit of low energy in being a mom. That could also have something to do with, you know, motherless. That being said, is somebody not having their mother, and that would have to be Pete if that were a thing, because Kim Kardashian has her mom here. I do know that. I don't know much about Pete Davidson. All I know is that he's a good looker. He's a good looker. And I don't want her to ruin him. She's going to. Okay. All right. And again, kind of like making like the shittiest moments or the shittiest feelings, kind of alchemizing that into a really nice thing or to benefit yourself is lacking. So it's almost like they're going to take hits really hard for some reason when they're in a relationship. I don't know what that really means. We're going to find out though through tarot cards. So let's find out what's going on. All righty. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. With hers, she's got earth and fire. I just want to get these on the right sides. Earth and fire. Okay. All right, here we go. We've got our 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. So over on her end, she's already thinking like, I mean, she's already really good at focusing. She's super good at what she does as far as her job. She's super good at being like super physical with somebody. She's physically attracted to him. So she definitely thinks he's good looking. She thinks that he has all the details, you know, as of right now that she's wanting. I mean, but who knows? Who knows how long she wants to be like super good at, you know, doing this though. We'll find out. Okay, so over here, it's almost like I'm getting the vibe here as far as thoughts with the 6 of Swords, and then we have our 3 of Water in reverse. I just feel like, you know, he was thinking in a really hopeful way for a while here, but I feel like there's no relief in that. I feel like there's definitely some sort of togetherness, but I don't think there's a harmony or like a communication or to build into anything extremely large, because emotionally he's feeling a lack of like togetherness, a lack of kind of creating and growing and changing. You know, the original idea behind a relationship is to build into something, okay? And coming into a family or a connection that really brings in I don't know, change for the better, bringing in one person, adding another, a baby. I don't know. However you want to look at this, this is not where this is headed. And emotionally, this is something that he is definitely feeling. He's feeling almost like codependent or just like extremely intense. And he's just not aware that he does this, but he's very intense. He's very codependent. He's very much interested in this mother. think that, yeah, I think there's a motherless feeling. There's a motherless energy. For me, anyway, that's just what I'm feeling. Yeah. And I mean, he's probably confused too, especially when he's thinking about like kind of like how when he first was entering the situation, there was a lot more hope, a lot more excitement, kind of like a relief. He thought that he was moving on with his life and really, getting somewhere, I guess. But I feel like the confusion is coming from the fact that he probably wants a family or probably wants kids. But that's, this is definitely something that is not happening as of right now. And she definitely has kids. So let's find out how she is feeling emotionally. All righty. Emotionally, I just feel like she's very worried about the external source, like the outer situation, more or less. I feel like there's like, and she's really good about making sure that looks good and everything's, tucked in, everything's pinned, everything's put a bow on, sparkling, everything's clean. It's like you can't do that, like, honey, with a guy, like with this guy in specific, because he's very intense. He's very obvious too. Okay, so and emotionally, I don't feel anything bad here with the Sun card, especially. I do feel as if, again, she's super good. She's super successful usually when she's trying to be positive in a relationship. She's really trying to bring some sort of enthusiasm to the situation. She's trying to, draw it all in and give all the energy that she can and really dominate, maybe, because there's a masculine energy also kind of like swirling around her. So he's probably more of the feminine energy, oddly enough. The focus, though, and the details, again, she's very good at those things, but it's the outer situation that she's concerned at, and making sure that it looks warm and inviting and positive and, welcoming and exciting. And she's kind of a master at that action, but it's like, that's not what he wants. He wants, to be, he wants to like melt into each other. That's what he wants. Let's find out the intentions we're coming from here. What is the likely action from each of them towards each other and this relationship? All right, we've got our 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords over here. Okay, so he's going to come with caution because I think his awareness has fully kicked in. He's going to start feeling the consequences of the situation. I know that seems rough and that seems kind of like strange when you're in a relationship with another person, but I feel as if like, if he were to look back on this, like even right now, he's going to notice a few things and he's going to start seeing the consequences of being in this relationship, especially with this no kid thing, this no family thing, this no bringing, some sort of change and growth within each other or within, the relationship. But I definitely feel like he's being cautious because she's bringing contemplation. She's bringing, I'm going to think this over. I'm trying to figure this out. But I mean, and it doesn't take away from the fact that she's very stable. She's bringing, very dependent energy. It's almost like he can really count on this energy of her action being brought. But I feel like just kind of the thinking about it is definitely here for me. I don't know, but I feel like almost like she needs to make a choice too. And she could be trying to do that as of right now. Maybe feeling a little indecisive or just kind of feeling like, all of these anxieties, all of these choices and thinking about, the relationship in general is very overwhelming. So, I mean, that's just very much kind of like hovering around her, almost like a bee in your face. It's like, make a choice, lady. It's Pete Davidson. I mean, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with Pete Davidson. I don't know what's going on, but all right, let's find out how they see each other. I want to see how they see each other. Oh, Lord. Come on, girl. Okay. That's a card. That is a card. That's definitely a card. We got our 4 of Wands in reverse. Good Lord. Okay. So let me get hers, excuse me. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. So let's find out what it is, what it really is. So we're going to find out how they see each other. And we're going to see how it really is. Okay. So as far as him, he definitely sees like celebration with her. He sees wedding, he's seeing long-term commitment, he sees structure again, once again. He sees, hot, passionate, sex, energetic. There's just like a building and a mounting of sexual energy between the two of them. And that's probably very clear. It's pretty obvious to me. It's pretty obvious that it's here. I just feel like it's like almost like he's thinks that she's like a little bit of there's a child, an inner child or playful or something. The two of them are extremely playful. So he looks at her in that way. But what he actually doesn't know is that she's extremely balanced. She's got a lot of self-control. She's always compromising or trying to add to that. And the moderation that she uses, she's a cheap ass. And I don't say that in a bad way. She is a cheap woman. Like this woman is cheap, honey, but she's pretty fucking balanced for a celeb. I mean, she's probably pretty controlled. And when you're self-controlled, that's great. But I just feel like sometimes it could be too much. So he sees a playful side to her. Yeah, I get that. That's probably there, but it's more so like letting go of that adultness when you're first in a relationship type vibe. That's just what I'm getting. But yeah, I mean, she creates, she grows, she's abundant. She's always giving off something so that she can receive, like that shit's happening constantly. Let's find out how she sees Pete Davidson. All right. So she sees him as the King of Swords, knowledgeable, objective. She feels like he's pretty respected as a human. And that's crazy that she sees him as a king energy. That's wild to me. It's a little bit cray. She feels like he's very sharp and clear and charming. They communicate. He's very organized. He does the thing, all the things he's supposed to do. But he's actually he's the queen of air energy. Okay. He's more logical. He's more intuitive. He's more spiritually probably written than she thinks. And he's funny as fuck. Like the queen of air energy is funny, humorous, very humorous. Okay. Very experienced soul. I feel like he's extremely brilliant. He's very creative. There's all these really amazing things about him, but he's got a lot of ideas. He's very, very logical and he understands what's going on here. Let's find out a likely outcome for the two of them. What is the ultimacy of these two? Let's just find out the motherfucking ultimacy. We're going to find out exactly where they're headed. And then we're going to warn Pete. I mean, Kim. I'm a girl's girl. I gotta be a girl's girl. Come on, Kim, you can do it. I just don't think they're going to hash out. Like I knew that it would be a longer term relationship, but I just don't think that they're going to be, getting married or having children. I don't think that that's a thing. That doesn't feel like it to me anyway. Does it feel like it to y'all? No, not me either. Okay. All right. So we got our 5 of water, ace of air, honey, ace of hair, ace of hair, ace of hair. Ace of air, 10 of air. Those are both in reverse. The wheel, page of fire. Page of fire. Okay. So this new beginning is definitely going to feel like all of the adjustments that are being made are going to come to kind of like a screeching halt because the communication is going to come to a screeching halt. It's almost like I can kind of see him walking away with his head down, holding his teddy bear, like trying to like figure out what he did wrong. Like I really feel this way. And this makes me very upset. I knew it was going to happen. There's a lot of disappointment. That's all I have to say, especially with this 5 of water. There's disappointment and it's almost like a regret. There's going to be, a whole bunch of forgiving or trying to forgive your own self, but he's starting to really see that there are consequences to this dating situation. And this dating situation isn't something that wasn't needed. It's something that he could probably acknowledge and learn from. I do feel that. That's definitely something I feel, especially within the change or like in conflict or instability. That's really important for him to get through that without violence or aggression or, throwing a temper tantrum. It's just like you can be confused, you can be cloudy, you can be unclear on things, but don't get upset like a child. Don't get upset like a child. Don't act crazy, okay? He's going to be worried. He's going to feel loss. He's going to feel a loss and there will be an ending. It won't be communicated. So however this ending comes, he's going to need some recovery or a bounce back. And in that, he'll find freedom from the, the regret and all of these consequences that he wasn't aware of until just like right beforehand. And I feel like the closure, though, it's going to take a lot of time because the ending situation is going to come with no discussion. There won't be any discussion. It'll be what it is. Okay. And as far as on her end of things in the ending, she's just completely motivated and obsessed with being a celeb or whatever the fuck she's doing. She doesn't want to get off the wheel. No. She wants to progress. She wants to keep changing and growing, but not as a family with Pete or having children. She wants to motherfucking be in the limelight still. She's definitely in this fire energy, this Wands energy. I mean, she's inspired constantly, but this is something new. This is a new endeavor that she'll start building on. And this will be very important to her. And especially because it'll be her creative. It'll be from her. Okay. And yeah, she's not jumping off this fucking, she's not getting off the carousel. She's going to stay there. Yeah. She feels very lucky there. She feels very content and safe in a relationship. I just feel like she doesn't feel safe in them. I mean, I don't blame you. I just, I think he's too sweet. Probably. I think he's too much of that feminine or that softness. He's very, very nice with her, but I feel like he's a healthier masculine, if that makes sense. And I think that she has a lot of masculine energy, and I don't think he can keep up. I do not. And I don't think she can slow down. Not on this wheel, girl. No. N-O. Spells no. Okay. So that's the ultimacy of these two crazy cats. Listen, Kim K and Pete D, I wish you both the best of luck. I do. Both of you, and health. Please go ahead and hit subscribe to all of you beautiful, beautiful people. Hit subscribe. Go ahead and click that bell, share, like, and follow if you would. I'll be back with the next reading. Do not miss it. I'm going to be right back on. We're going to get into Troye Sivan. Troye Sivan. I like his name. And he's a beautiful blue-eyed boy. And there's a picture, his thumbnail has angel wings. He has angel wings on. That's how beautiful blue-eyed he is. Okay, moving on. He reminds me of my son. He's got blonde hair and blue eyes, just like him. Please hit subscribe. Click the bell. Don't forget. Enjoy this beautiful summery, yummy day. And if you would, share, like, and follow. And remember, check out being a member or becoming a member. You will get all of your requests bumped up to the front, $6.99 a month or something like that. But there's a lot of perks that come with it. You even get badges and emojis and all sorts of shit. You're welcome. I'll be back. See you. Bye.